Hello, my lovelies. I hope to see you tomorrow morning, morning in Australia time, for my weekly free read for the viewers. I will not be doing it the following week because I will be away on my overseas trip for work. So today we are talking about Meghan Markle merging Princess Catherine's children. Now, we always say, just when we didn't think she could stoop lower, she does. The energy I'm getting around this is that Meghan is pushing and pushing and pushing, and she wants Catherine to snap. We'll see what the cards say. So what this is about is on Meghan Markle's Shop My. You know how she merches the clothes she wears. She's been putting up adverts for the clothes that Princess Catherine's children have famously worn. So we're going to first do the Shadow Work Oracle and see what the cards say about Meghan, and then we'll read a bit further. Probably we'll read on Catherine's energy as well. Envy. There. Meghan's the very first card out the gate. Why is Meghan doing this? Because she is envious, not only of Princess Catherine, but of her children. Wow. Remember there was that kerfuffle when she fought with Princess Charlotte famously? Oh, obsession. She is absolutely obsessed with Princess Catherine, including Princess Catherine's children, because they're, according to Meghan, they're an extension of Princess Catherine. Attachment. Although she's left the royal family, she is still very much attached to it. And see, there's like a gilded cage. She got Harry to say that they were trapped. But it's actually, see how that moth has flown close to that light? It's about envy. Oof. And look at that. Control. That weird picture. There's a boy doll and a girl doll with strings. Oh, I wonder if she's if that's her, how she is towards her own children. Oof. Judgment. You know, so often I read on something and I say, this could be the thing that could be the end. This could be the thing that could be the end of them in the royal family. And then she does something even worse. And on the bottom of the deck, rejection. More and more, she's revealing herself. And I don't see how the royal family can let this stand. Let me see. I'm going to just pull the True Crime Oracle. She hasn't committed any crimes, but this is an interesting deck when it comes to Harry and Meghan. Let's see. Maybe we will read Catherine's energy, because even if it's not a crime, I believe it should be a crime. She's merching the Wales's children. She's blatantly using the Wales's children to earn money. How disgusting is that? We know how protective Princess Catherine and Prince William are of their children. So we're going to do Princess Catherine inside. I don't know if she wants Meghan to be locked up in a dungeon. But also this is her the cold feeling in the pit of her stomach when she's seen this. Intuition. And I think because there's a man there, I think this is more Prince William. He had an intuitive bad feeling about Meghan from the start. And he told Prince Harry, just take it slow. If she's the right one, she'll still be the right one if you take it slow. Healing. Ooh. Catherine is still trying to recover from her cancer. I wonder if this is Meghan. This is Meghan trying to put I wouldn't say a stop to Catherine's healing, but trying to hinder Catherine's healing. Regret. I think that's the whole royal family, regretting having anything to do with Meghan Markle. And that's Meghan Markle. She's on social media, and she's merching the Wales children on social media. And that phone is melting. It's not looking good. Man-made disaster. Meghan is just a man-made disaster. Is this the thing that Lady C was saying? That Meghan believes that their family is only one plane crash away from the crown? And the bottom of the pack. Death. Meghan is in a fight to the bitter death. All allegedly and for entertainment. I wonder if that's what she wishes. And look, at the bottom of the deck is female. Female. Is that what her vision board is saying? Ooh, she's dangerous. She is dangerous. I wonder what's going to happen when she realizes that the Waleses are well protected. Oh, my word. Oh, my word. Let's see what else these cards have to say. What do the men think about it? Harry and Prince William. What do they think about this? Animals. Animals. William's saying, William's thinking, these animals, it's bad enough that they come after me. It's bad enough that they come after my wife. But don't you dare come after my sweet young innocent children. Magic. Harry still thinks he can magic his way back into the royal family. But William knows that he's got the power. What else? What else? North. The true North, that's the guiding principles. And obviously Harry has lost all touch with reality if he's allowing this to go on. But I wonder if he even knew. I wonder if he knew that this is what Meghan was going to do. West. Wild West. Harry's not very fond of social media. Passion. And look at those tears running out of this eye. I wouldn't be surprised if Prince William has actually shed some tears. I wouldn't be surprised if he has shed some tears over this. He's not only angry, but he's very, very sad. What has happened to you, Harry? And look at that. That's like a cyclone, wind. Since Meghan, that woman, came into our lives, everything's been turned upside down. And volcano. William is ready to explode. Air. This often can be the social media or the news media. And I'm surprised that the news media hasn't made more of this story. Yeah. This William, I know there's a lot that Harry's done that William has not been able to forgive, but this is beyond it. Out in the cold. There's Meghan out in the cold. Moon. Moon is things done in the shadows, behind closed doors. Yeah. William is going to be working with MI5, MI6 to see what can be done. And look at that, bushfires. That's very much a California card. And the bushfires, of course, it's an Australian theme, but yeah, burn the house down. Burn the house down. And William, the rock of the family, more than a prince, he's a father and a dad. Oh, and look at the sweet card. And it says oceans, bravery, and a little child. I wonder if they're concerned about the two alleged children's overseas there. I wonder if William is going to be looking into that. Also, don't come for my children across the ocean. We thought you were gone and done. Atoms. Again, it's another across the ocean. Don't think just because you're across the ocean, I can't get to you. And this card reminds me very much of Prince George. And with the dog, remember they used to have that black lab. This is a white lab, of course. Don't think that you can come and cause havoc inside my family. And look, there's a snowstorm. It's, yeah, this, I know I say it regularly. This could be the thing that brings him down, but this really could be the thing that brings him down. William will never, ever forgive this. And even if Harry says, but I didn't know she was going to do it, William's going to say, you should have known. You should have known by her past conduct, her past behavior. So where is this all going to end? Where is this going to end? And I always used to think that Harry and Meghan were just saying what they thought had happened to them. But now this, and more recently, I'm thinking they really are trying to kick the royal family in the nuts. Sorry, trying to kick them where they hurt. And they're pushing them and pushing them and pushing them, really poking the bear. They want the royal family to have an explosive reaction for some reason. It's like a toddler when they don't get attention. If you go out somewhere and the toddler's saying, "Mommy, Mummy, Mummy," and then they start behaving more and more badly. Maybe they roll on the floor and kick their feet, or they pull something off the supermarket shelves. Or I remember one day that happened to me with one of my kids, and I just went to the checkout lady. I said, "Sorry, my child's being out of control. They don't deserve to be out with me. Here's my trolley. I'll come back later and pay for my groceries, but I'm not allowing my child to be out with me when they're like this." And that one time, it was the only time my kid threw a tantrum in public, because they knew they just were not going to get what they wanted. So this to me is like toddlers throwing a tantrum, getting worse and worse and worse and more out of control. Resistance. So this is Prince William. He is going to resist this new move by Meghan Markle. Prince William really distrusts them. And look, there's the globe there. There was a globe here. There was a globe in the other one. I wonder if he's going to get help from international security agencies. What else? Prince William. Isolation. He feels isolated from his brother, and he also feels like he really feels like he needs more support from his dad, and he's not going to get it. And so he now knows that he is the one that is going to have to deal with it. The bottom of the deck. Numbness. He's moved past the fact of this is his brother who he doesn't want to hurt. And look at that, grief. He grieves for the lost relationship, but he knows it's more than time to do something. He's afraid that this is going to end in something physical happening to his family, and he's not going to permit it. And shame. He is ashamed of his brother and what his brother has become. Yeah, stagnation. Can't let it go on like this any longer. Clock, clock, clock. Time is running out. Time has run out for the Montecitos. And look at that, betrayal. He's absolutely heartbroken. Betrayal. Yeah. They've betrayed him, and he's tried to be not too over-the-top judgmental, but there's nothing more he can do now. This is it. This is war. It can't keep on like this. Wow. So he's definitely going to take action. We're going to have to watch this space and see what happens, because he is absolutely betrayed. And it's time, long past time, for somebody to do something. What do you think the royals should do? What do you think they can do? Yeah, very disturbing. Very disturbing. And as I do the reading, the energy coming across is heavy sadness, but also anger. Anger, volcano. William is absolutely going to be exploding. Not sure if we're going to see the full extent of it, but we will see some reaction. We'll see some changes happening, and then we'll know that they've done something behind the scenes. And if that doesn't work, he's not going to let that female continue down this, and he's not going to let it get to the point where something worse happens, and and he regrets not taking action. What do you think, my lovely people? Let me know in the comments. Remember, next week I am going to be away. I will leave a few videos for you, which I'll schedule while I'm away. My live will be on tomorrow. If I haven't scheduled it yet, I will do so right now. You can just click on my channel name and then live, and that'll tell you when the next one is. The following week, I will actually be in the air. I'll be flying home from China, so that's where I'm going. Have any of you been there? Have you got any travel tips? I'm so excited. And so next week, no live, but tomorrow, there will be a live. Yeah, I am so disturbed by this latest thing of Meghan. In my mind, it's the absolute worst thing she's done. What do you think? Is this the worst thing she's done, or is there something even worse than this? Well, my lovelies, may the angels walk with you now and always. Oh, and remember to like and leave me a comment. Subscribe if you haven't. That really helps me out.